Hello everyone, how are you all? I hope all are good. Stay safe, stay home. Today onwards, we are going to start our second term syllabus. In this term, we have four chapters, chapter 3 to 6. And today we are going to learn chapter 3, Little Chick Chick. From this chapter, we will get an idea of obedience. What is the importance of obedience? It means listening to the elders with respect. So we have to listen to our elders. Elders means our parents, our grandparents, teachers. It's our duty to obey them. The best way through which you can make your parents happy is by obeying them. If you want to make your parents happy, what you have to do? You have to obey your parents. The ultimate aim of all parents is the welfare of their children. So learn to obey them. Obeying elders means doing what they tell you to do. It's for your safety and betterment. If we obey elders, we would be safe. Disobeying elders can put you in a situation that may be quite painful or difficult. If we disobey our parents, elders or teachers, what will happen? It will be quite painful. The result will be quite painful or difficult. If we disobey the elders, it may put into problems. And because the adults, they know better, and it is for the best of the children, they are saying all these things. We the children are too young to understand about our well-being, so that is why we have to obey the elders. Now we are going to read chapter 3, Little Chick Chick. Take page number 16. You also read with me. It will improve your reading skill. Red Hen had a little baby. His name was Chick Chick. Chick Chick was very naughty. Often, Red Hen used to tell Chick Chick to obey, but he did not listen. One day, Red Hen was teaching Chick Chick how to drink water from the bowl. She told Chick Chick to drink water from the edge of the bowl. She said that if Chick Chick would climb the bowl, he might fall into the bowl. Take a sip, put your face up and gulp it down, she said. So, there was a mother and a baby. The name of the mother was Red Hen and the name of the baby was Chick Chick. And this Chick Chick was very naughty, and the Red Hen, mother hen, used to tell Chick Chick to obey the parents or the elders, but he did not listen. So one day, this mother hen was teaching Chick Chick how to drink water from the bowl. And she told Chick Chick that don't climb on the bowl, you have to drink water from the edge of the bowl. If you are climbing on the bowl, what will happen? You will fall into the bowl. Take a sip, put your face up and gulp it down. Little Chick Chick began to practice. He repeated his mother's words. Take a sip, put your face up and gulp it down. Suddenly, someone called Red Hen. She told Chick Chick to practice and not to be naughty. Little Chick Chick promised to be good. As soon as his mother left, Little Chick Chick forgot his promise. So little Chick Chick started to practice how to drink water from the bowl, and the mother was also standing near him. So he started to take the sip and put his face up and gulp it down. Then what happened suddenly? Someone called Mother Hen, Red Hen, and she told Chick Chick that practice. Don't stop practice. You have to practice. I will be come back within 2 minutes. And he started to practice. Little Chick Chick promised that he will be good and he will practice. He will not do any naughty things. He promised his mother that he will be a good child. But as soon as mother left, what happened? He forgot his promise and he started to do some kind of naughty things. He hopped onto the edge of the bowl and decided to drink water standing on the edge. As Chick Chick was about to drink water, he lost his balance. He fell into the bowl of water with a loud splash. So when his mother left from that place, he started to do some kind of naughty things. What was that? He jumped onto the edge of the bowl and decided to drink water from the bowl. So he jumped onto the bowl and he was standing there on the brim, on the edge of the bowl. Suddenly what happened? He lost his balance and he fell into the water, into the bowl of water. He got scared and started crying for help. Mother heard the cry and rushed back. She found little Chick Chick inside the bowl of water. She tried to pull him out but could not. She called her friend Crane, who lived nearby. The crane came fast and pulled out little Chick Chick with his long beak. So he was very scared and he started for help. So Mother Hen heard the voice of her baby and she rushed back to that place. And what she found? She found that Chick Chick was there inside the bowl of water and he started to cry. So the mother hen tried to pull him out from the water, but she could not do that. And she suddenly, what she did, there was a friend nearby. And what was the name of the friend? What was the name of the friend? Crane. Crane was the friend of mother hen, and she rushed there, and Crane also came to help little Chick Chick. And the crane came very fast and pulled the little Chick Chick out from the water. We know that crane has long beaks and very long legs. So it is very easy for the crane to put little Chick Chick, to pull little Chick Chick, pull out from the water. Mother thanked the crane for help. She was very angry with the little Chick Chick. He realized his mistake. He said sorry to mother. He promised his mother that he will always obey her. So mother thanked Crane for the help, and she was very angry with her baby because because this baby little Chick Chick, he didn't obey his mother. That is why he had such kind of difficult situation. But he realized his mistake and he said sorry to his mother and promised that he will always obey his mother. So from this incident, he learned a lesson that we have to obey our parents, elders, and teachers. So what is the moral of the story? From the story, what did you learn? So from the story, we learn that to always obey our elders. Our elders make rules for us because they know better than us. They are concerned about our well-being and don't want us to face any problem. They always want us to be safe and happy. We may not like listening to them in certain situations. But before disobeying, we must think why they are telling us to obey. Think what may happen. If we obey, then maybe we would not want to disobey. So, from this chapter, we learned that it is our duty to obey our parents, elders, and teachers. So, at that time, we may feel bad, but in the long run, it is very helpful for us. So, what you have to do today, you have to read this chapter at least 3 times. It will improve your reading skill, and you have to find out the answers of exercise 1 given in page number 19. Okay, thank you. Have a nice day.